Okay, so working on my dissertation for my MBA, we originally talked about return to the Apua, the idea of can Hawaii return back to food sustainability. However, Alf and I were talking this morning, came up with the idea that maybe we want to focus on a hybrid of community, family oriented gardening in our North Shore community that would be backstopped by the production that could come out of a commercial ventures like the farm at the university, or perhaps Kahuku Farms or Kulina Farms. But the idea being is that what amount of production, if there was sincere effort, what amount of production could come out of a backyard of a house that would subsidize the food production. And then in turn, we have Kapaka Farms, which is a community farm, 160, 180 different small plots where people grow more stuff on because they have more area. And then anything beyond that could be produced through the BYU farm or other farms. And then the relationship between that, are people willing to do it? I think of Akane, her situation where she went 4 months without buying food at Foodland. How was she able to accomplish that? The amount of discipline it takes to not buy food at a commercial place like Foodland. So then again, where does Foodland fit into this? As far as they still need to run a business, they are going to still have produce, but they also have all those inner aisles, which is packaged and processed food, frozen food, things that don't grow here naturally. So they give the variety, but how much food, how much core foodstuffs can we grow here that would either reduce or eliminate the need for purchasing away from from what we're producing ourselves. The other thing is animals. What can we produce? Chickens produce eggs, fish, tilapia, hydroponics, aquaponics, all those things sitting in a backyard. Who are the people in the community that are doing that? So that would tie in Leigh Cummins and her group, How Does Your Garden Grow? To establish a network of people within the community that are doing this sort of thing already and have the skill set that they could teach a lot more people. It's coming together, I would say, in a much more local focus. The information that could be primary gathered local, using questionnaires, individual reports of different people, what they're producing, their quantity of their production, and how they contribute to their own families' food needs or community food needs. On top of that, so the secondary stuff would be talking about what was traditionally here. Maybe this is the transition that we need to go from the Apua to the modern form of self-sufficiency, where we are producing in our backyards. We don't have some of this other land available to us anymore, but we all, pretty much wherever we're living, there is a small place, a bit of land that we can grow, and then depending on how much, our soil and sun availability, do we focus on hydroponics, do we focus on other things that can give us production? I keep thinking shading and poor soil nutrition are really big things that we'll have to consider. So this is the start. This is where we set up from. So I'm excited.